The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United Kingdom Championship.
They're on their feet for Johnny Wrestling. What an ovation! Johnny Wrestling.
To be totally honest with you, a decade ago when I met Johnny Gargano in a VFW hall in Cleveland, I never imagined that he would grow into the superstar he is today. Johnny Gargano has made a career out of proving people like me dead wrong.
Johnny Gargano was once a security guard in my security detail back in the day. I didn't even know who the guy's name was.
Well, you know it now, and so does the WWE Universe. Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. Introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
This has all the makings of a legendary night. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
If Pete Dunne is one thing, it's tenacious. The Bruiserweight's natural instinct is to always attack his opponent. The assaults that follow are devastating to a superstar's well-being. Forget about winning or losing the match.
And Pete Dunne's finisher is appropriately named, Saxton. When a superstar gets dropped with the bitter end, they are not getting up. Boom!
Oh, continuing to punish them. What impact!
Ooh, what impact!
He's lining him up.
You better stay right where he is.
Goodness, what a leaping forearm. The champion into shoulder up.
Well, that's another example of Johnny Gargano always having his opponent well scouted.
WWE made history in 2017 with a tournament to crown the inaugural United Kingdom champion, which I was lucky enough to call in person. And in that tournament, this man, Pete Dunne, emerged as the next can't-miss superstar. Double underhooks the champion into the cover. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Well, that's another example of Johnny Gargano always having his opponent well scouted.
I'd agree with what Michael was saying about Pete Dunne's performance in the UK Championship Tournament. If you didn't know him heading in, you sure as heck knew who he was coming out.
I'll tell you one person who definitely knew who Pete Dunne was after coming out, and that's William Regal. Regal was absolutely irate after Dunne launched a pre-match attack on his second-round opponent.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp sends a message to his opposition.
Yeah, that message is you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling courtesy of the Bruiserweight.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Nailed it.
There's a pin now. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Well, that's another example of Johnny Gargano always having his opponent well scouted.
Bringing back up Pete Dunne's penchant for intimidation, I'm fine with sending a message during his entrance, but his attacks before and after the bell rings just cross the line. Going for X-Plex. Man, this one's over, guys. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Well, that's another example of Johnny Gargano always having his opponent well scouted.
Breaker. What a stomp. Good grief. Corey told me earlier today that something doesn't seem right with Johnny Gargano, that there's weakness that his opponent can exploit.
It's not a wrestling weakness I see, but a mental one. I see somebody who allows his past to cast a big shadow over any chance of a bright future.
Gargano setting him up. Oh, long dart to the turnbuckle.
The champ's in a bad way now, Cole.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too soon.
I say every superstar remembers their first match on Raw, but for Pete Dunne, Byron, his first match has a little extra special meaning as it took place in his home country of England. Well, not only that, Michael, but Pete Dunne also walked away from that match with a decisive victory over the WWE Cruiserweight Champion at the time. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
We already established that Pete Dunne was successful in his first Raw match, but to me, the biggest takeaway from that was that the 23-year-old didn't exhibit an ounce of nervousness in front of a sellout crowd of nearly 15,000 in his home country on a big show like Monday Night Raw.
That's because Dunne oozes confidence. He was dominant that night because he knows it's just a matter of time before he'll be back on Raw. And in the main event, most likely. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Look out! Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Showing some quickness there. What a dive! This might be it! Oh, my. Whoa, Gargano dodged that one.
Johnny's so quick.
Oh, the old European uppercut.
The champ with reason to be concerned.
Boom!
This is all but over.
Oh, man, Dunne is in trouble. Crossface applied.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
For the bitter end. That's what the champion into the cover.
champion retains.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Look at him go.
These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Pete Dunne.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
This was another impressive win tonight for the man simply known as the Bruiserweight.
As usual, this Philadelphia crowd is beyond boisterous tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.